Yo guys, what's up, it's Krypz and welcome to a Destiny fashion sets video. So today I'm actually bringing you the first episode in a new series, which is going to be the themed fashion sets. So how this video works is that these sets are all based off a specific theme, this video being Siva. So I'll have 3 sets, one for the Hunter, Warlock and Titan. Then I'll have 4 winners from the Discord, and they will also receive a title for winning, as well as some honorable mentions which are close to winning. So you go and skip ahead using the timestamp shown. Now if you want a chance to be featured in the next video, please go ahead and join the Discord. This is where you can submit your sets. And yeah, this is something you'll be starting. Now I will be changing up the theme for next video, so comment down below any themes you want to see for the next video. But yeah guys, I do want to know what you all think of this series in the comments below, so please comment down below what you think of this video. And without further ado, let's get straight into my sets. So this is the first set, which is for the Hunter. Now this is a female Hunter, and I want to go something a bit different with Siva, because a lot of people do go with the darker look. But this time around I wanted to go with something a bit lighter in colour. So as for the armour I'm actually using is the Pyrrhic ascent mask from the Trials of Osiris. The arms are the Solstice arms, the majestic version from the Solstice of Heroes 2020 event. The chest plate is the Raiden flux exotic with the Nano redux ornament. The boots are the Pyrrhic ascent strides from the Trials of Osiris. And the cloak is the Efrideet's iron cloak ornament from the Year 1 iron banner. And then the shade that goes over the whole set is Crucible peppermint, which was from the Season of the Worthy Crucible pursuit. So yeah, I just really like how all this set blends well together, especially with these arms. These Solstice boots can also look really nice with this, but mainly because, like, as you can see with like the Siva, like, you know, infest in the chest plate here, and it sort of suits as it looks like it's breaking off the pieces here. So I think the Solstice 2020 armor, you could even use the mask, but the reason why I chose Pyrrhic Ascent is because it gives it a much like different look. Haven't seen anyone try this with a Siva set yet. Has a nice like ruby eyes, and I like the little engravings throughout. So it's just a really clean helmet to have on it. And then the cloak is like a nice big cloak that comes over quite a bit. The design is really nice for it, and I think it blends very well with the whole set. Now the boots, I was alternating between these and the new Guardian Games ornament boots, but anyway, here it is with Crucible peppermint. These also look quite nice, but personally, because like the actual design of the armor and how the colors like go throughout the set, I think these match the best, mainly because these are quite like basic compared to everything else. So that's why I think these match better. But if you do have all these pieces, you can use carbon blood as well. As you can see, it gives it a bit of a darker look, and I think it doesn't look that bad at all. So yeah, as for the ghost shard, I chose the hardling shard from the Season of the Worthy. I think this is probably like the best one you can use for Siva, or the tyrant shell, which that's also like a nice one to have. And then as for the Sparrow, I chose the Vestibule Laser, which is from the Warmind expansion, and I think this doesn't suit too bad with the set. And yeah, I could have gone with Outbreak, but I really like the Ace of Spades with this ornament. You know, obviously probably the Outbreak would look a lot better with this set, but personally I just really love the Ace and this red look with it. So yeah, that's pretty much my first set, and let me know what you all think of it in the comments below. Now here is the second set, and this is for the Titan. So I will show you an alternative shader in a second that you can all use, but this is like the main one I wanted to show for now. So anyways, as for the armor, the helmet and chest plate both use the Celestial ornament from this season's Eververse. Now this will go at the end of the season. Now if you're unsure on buying it, please go and check out my video. I show off all 3 sets and whether you should purchase them or not, and you may find it very useful. The arms are the Symphoceps with the Flex Enhanced Replicator ornament. The boots are the Virtuous boots from the Season of Dawn Pass, and the mark is the Lucent Night mark from the Dawn in Eververse. And in the shaders that go over the set, you want to use Carbon Blood on the helmet and arms, Midnight Smith on the chest and boots, and Carminica on the mark. Now Carbon Blood can sometimes be sold in the Brightest store. As for Midnight Smith, this was from the Scourge of the Past raid, so it's no longer obtainable. And then as for Carminica, this was from the Season of Arrival's Crucible pursuit, which is also no longer obtainable. So yeah, I think it's really nice overall. The only bad part about this, I'll switch to light now so you can see it better, is that the helmet's a bit shinier than the rest of the armor. Now an alternative I really like is Abyssinian Gold. This gives it a much different look. Obviously I don't know if a lot of people will like it, because a lot of people just like going with like, you know, black and red, but I think this looks really nice as a good alternative to this set. In some ways I think this is better, but I want to show the red as I know a lot more people would rather see like a full red Siva set. And yeah, if you don't have this is actually going to be sold next week in the Brighter store, so I recommend picking it up even if you're not going to use it. So yeah, I paired the Outbreak with this as, you know, it's pretty much perfect, especially with the arms we're using. The shell again, I'm using the hard link. I honestly, other than Tyrant, I don't think there's anything better. And then as for the Sparrow, I'm using the Any Other Sky Sparrow, which is from purchasing a special edition of Beyond Light. So yeah, that's pretty much my Titan set. I think a lot of people, when they make the Siva sets, are pretty much just going to use the Synthoceps because they're pretty much like the best thing you can use for a Siva set. But anyways, I hope you all like my Titan set, and let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Now moving on to my third set, which is going to be for the Warlock. And my Warlock is a female. Now I did want to try something very different with this, as I know a lot of people would use the Aeon Soul with like the red glow. Now I wanted to try using the Geomags, as I know a lot of people would rather use this over Aeon, and I think this set turned out pretty good. The only complaint I have is pretty much the helmet. Now anyways, quickly moving on to the armor. The helmet used the Legacy Oath piece from the Deepstone Crypt raid. The arms and chest used the Siegebreak pieces from the Season of Arrival's pass. The boots use the Geomag Stabilizers exotic with the Electromag ornament. This is currently being sold in the Eververse store. And then the bond is the Valkyrian bond from the Season of the Worthy pass. Then as for shaders, you want to use Carbon Blood on the helmet and arms, Crucible Peppermint on the robes, Midnight Smith on the boots, and Cirrus Modular Shine on the bond. Carbon Blood can sometimes be sold in the Brighter store. Crucible Peppermint was a reward from the Crucible pursuit during Season of the Worthy. Midnight Smith dropped from the Scourge of the Past raid, and Cirrus Modular Shine drops from Eververse engrams. But yeah, as you can see here, I did want to go with like a full like tech, like Siva look, and I mainly just started off with the boots. I'm absolutely in love with the colour that these give off with the glow. I was going to use like Carbon Blood, but as you can see it does give a white glow. And then like as for the chest part, I used Peppermint because I like a lot of the lighter colours. I think it matches better than using Carbon Blood, as you can see here. So with the boots I think this matches a lot better, but obviously if you don't have it then use the Carbon Blood instead. Now like I said, the only complaint I really have with this is the helmet, mainly because this hologram here is purple, and I couldn't really find anything else that I really liked to give off this tech look. Other helmets I was going to use with Lucent Knight, but this doesn't really give that same look off. Now the only other helmet I somewhat liked was the Holdfast cover with the Carbon Blood, as you can see here, or the Seventh Seraph hood. Now the only reason I didn't like this because it's shaded with yellow bits. Personally I prefer the Legacy Oath helmet, even if it does have the purple hologram. And that is pretty much my third and final set of mine that I wanted to show out of the 3 Siva sets. I did want to try something different from like what most people would use, and show you all like a new take on a Siva set, especially on like the Hunter and the Warlock. The Titan I know isn't like the most like unique, but there isn't really much you can go with other than like the Dragonfly pieces or like the Star-Crossed. They also work quite well in a Siva set. But yeah guys, let me know what you think of all 3 of my sets, and I would especially love to hear what you all think of my Warlock. And yeah, it's time we move on to the Discord winners. So now we're going to move on to the Discord winners. So don't forget, if you do want to try and be featured in future videos, then please go ahead and join the Discord. I will make announcements as to fashion videos that will be coming. Now this type of fashion video is going to be a lot rarer to see than the others, because this is going to be like possibly a once a month or even later type of fashion video, and this will have a title which will be very rare to most people in the server, as it will be less frequent to obtain. So anyways, all the winners today will receive the Themesters title in the Discord. This will give you a red colour change for your name, and also display the title underneath your name. So yeah, I will also have some honourable mentions for people which are close to winning, and all the sets that I'm about to announce will be in the description as well. So anyways, moving on to the first Discord winner, it goes to SpookyToaster with a really nice Siva Hunter set, and the name he's given it is First Contact. So it's the first hunter to enter the Wrath of the Machine, coming back more Siva than man. It's a really cool context to the set right there. So anyways, moving on to the actual armor they've used. On the helmet, used the Dragonfly Regalia ornament from the Eververse archive. The arms used the Celestial ornament from this season's Eververse set. The chest plate is the Raiden Flux exotic with the Nano redux ornament. The boots are the Virtuous ornament from the Season of Dawn pass. And the cloak is the Efrideet's Iron Cloak ornament from the Year 1 Iron Banner. Now as for shaders, you want to use Tangled Bronze on the helmet, Crimson Valor on the arms, and Crucible Glory on the chest, boots and cloak. Now as for Tangled Bronze, this is no longer obtainable as the gear it dropped from has been sunset. Crimson Valor was sold in the Brighter store during the Crimson Days event, and as for Crucible Glory, this dropped from Crucible packages back in year 1. So yeah, it's a really cool set. He's used the Faceless Hunter look here, and I think you've used it very nicely with the Siva. Overall, it's a really nice set. I did expect a lot of people to use the Nano Redux ornament, as you know, it's pretty much the best thing you could go for in a Siva look for the Hunter. Plus that is one of the nicest cloaks in the game as well, and it's very unfortunate that we will have to wait to be able to transmog it. But yeah, anyways, congratulations on winning and getting your title. So now moving on to the second set is actually a Titan set, and this is from the Glutton Knight. A really nice Titan set here, very different set what I actually thought people would make. And this set is named the Siva Splice Spray Tech Frame. Definitely gives off that look. I absolutely love the colours you used throughout this set, and especially the use of the new insurmountable skull fort ornament. So anyways, as for the armour, like I just said, he's using the new ornament for the insurmountable skull fort. Now this is currently being sold in the Eververse store. The arms are the Midnight Exigent Gauntlet from the Escalation Protocol public event, which has now been removed. The chest and boots use the Wild Hunt ornament from the Season of the Hunt pass. This was last season, so it's no longer obtainable. And the mark is the Valkyrian mark from the Season of the Worthy pass. And the shader that goes over the whole set is Carbon Blood, which can sometimes be sold in the Brighter store. And if you don't know, the helmet makes a really cool animation in game, switching from the Warmind symbol to the Siva symbol. So I see why he's done the Spliced Spray Tech frame as the name. So yeah, what you've gone for here just works so well together, the armor and the colors, and obviously the name you've given it as well. So overall, it's an absolutely amazing set and definitely deserving of the new title. Now moving on to the third Discord winner, it goes to ItsChiron. Of a really nice Warlock set. Now there wasn't that many Warlock sets submitted for the Siva submissions, which I was quite surprised by. But anyways, as for the armor, they used the High-Minded Complex, which dropped from Legendary Engrams. This has now been sunset. The arms, they used the Aeon Soul Exotic from World Drops. The chestplate used the Holdfast Robes from Legendary Engrams. The boots used the Legacy Oath Boots from the Deepstone Crypt Raid. And the bond used the Yuga Sundown bond from the Escalation Protocol, which is no longer in the game. Now as for shaders, you want to use Carbon Blood on the helmet, Bloody Tooth on the arms and bond, Midnight Smith on the chestplate, and Crucible Glory on the boots. Now as for Bloody Tooth and Carbon Blood, these can sometimes be sold in the Brighter store, with Bloody Tooth also dropping from Eververse Engrams. Midnight Smith dropped from the Scourge of the Past Rage, which is no longer in the game. And as for Crucible Glory, this dropped from Crucible packages back in year 1. So overall, really nice set. A really smart choice picking the High-Minded Complex helmet. I definitely think that matches with the Holdfast robes, especially with the tech look of it, with the wires in the back of the head. And then obviously the Aeon Soul, the red glow to match the traditional colour of Siva. And then the Legacy Oath boots match very well again with the Holdfast pieces. It also matches very well with the Siege Break robes as well. So yeah, overall a really nice Warlock set, and congratulations on getting your title. Now before we move on to the fourth and final Discord winner, I do want to give some honourable mentions to sets which I think were close to winning. So these go to Monkey Snail, Arbiter, Taken Raven, Gregson and Kroll. All your sets are really nice. Some very unique sets as well, so I just want to say congratulations to everyone for participating. But anyways, the final Discord winner goes to Roxanne. A really cool Titan set here. So the name he's given it is the Perfected Splice Nanomania. Sounds like a really cool name. Now as for the armour, the helmet used the Celestial ornament from this season's Eververse. The arms used the Synthoceps with the Flex Enhance ornament. The chest used the Trials of 9 ornament from the Year 1 Trials. This is no longer in the game. And then as for the boots and mark, you use the Legacy Oath pieces from the Deepstone Crypt Raid. Now as for shaders, you want to use Crimson Valor on all the armour except the arms. And then as for the arms, you want to use Amethyst Veil. Now Crimson Valor is sold in the Brighter store during the Crimson Days event, and as for Amethyst Veil, this can drop from Eververse Engrams and can sometimes be sold in the Brighter store. But yeah, really nice blend of colours. I really like the chest plate on this, mainly because it's very different, it's quite rare to see as well, and it flows extremely well with the rest of the set here. I really like the very vibrant red as well, much different to like the darker reds as some people used, and overall the flow of the set is really nice. The celestial ornament looks really cool on this as well, with all the rest of the gear, and I think the leg silk pieces just look so good in a Siva set, because like the tangled, like, you know, especially the grooves here where it looks all like wired up going up the legs. So yeah, congratulations Roxanne on winning. You've won quite a few times and now you've got a new title as well. But yeah guys, that is pretty much the video. It's something different I wanted to try with the themed fashion. I have got another type of fashion video coming which will be even bigger than this. I'll announce it when like we're 1 or 2 weeks into transmog, as transmog will help this series a lot more, and it will definitely like bring something new to fashion videos on YouTube, so that's why I'm very excited to announce it. But anyway guys, I do hope you all like this video. I do highly recommend joining the Discord if you do want to be a part of future videos. So yeah guys, thank you all so much again for the amazing support recently. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.